like a couple of years ago, if you talked about general purpose AI at all, people said that's ridiculous. It's not happening. If you talked about systems that could really do meta learning and learn new concepts quickly that they weren't trained for, people said that's not going to happen. And we've gone from a world where many of the experts in the field said that was sci-fi and irresponsible to talk about to like clear existential proof that we have it. And it certainly doesn't seem to be slowing down. Moore's law in varying definitions, but let's say that was like a doubling of transistors every 2 years. Maybe AI is sort of growing at a rate of like 10x per year in terms of these model sizes and the associated capabilities. So I do think we're on a very steep curve. We will hit limits, but we don't know where those will be. We'll also discover new things that are really powerful. We don't know what those will be either. We're like deep in the scientific discovery phase, which is awesome. It's like so exciting and fun. But I think what we can say is that we are on an exponential curve. And when you're on an exponential curve, you should generally, in my opinion, take the assumption that it's going to keep going. And humans are very bad at intuition for this. Like trying to think about exponential curves for stock prices, for technology, for population growth, whatever.
For viruses.
Viruses, very difficult. I had this moment that I'm sure you had one too, when it looked like COVID was really going to take off and most of the world wasn't paying attention. And I was walking the streets of San Francisco one night at like 10 p.m. walking home, and everybody was just like frolicking and doing their thing. And it was just like, this is the last moment of normalcy and no one's paying attention because most people don't understand exponential curves. And it was such a strange feeling. And I've often thought about the parallels of that moment that hit so viscerally with AI.